What would you do if one of these migrant men raped your child? Would you change your stance? So we're in Crowborough. There's going to be at least 600 unvetted migrant men. You're here counter-protesting against them. Tell me why.
Well, they're refugees.
Are they?
Yes.
Can you define refugee for me?
Well, they fled their country, probably.
Probably, or do you know for sure?
Well, do you know for sure?
Yes.
I don't think you do.
No, I do.
They've had their houses bombed, families murdered. They've crossed the channel on a fucking rubber dinghy.
Is that from?
How scary is that?
Is that from France? They've crossed the channel.
Yes, it will have been from France.
Is there a war going on in France?
No, there's not a war going on in France.
Okay, so why are they coming here if there's no war in France?
I don't know, but they're here now.
Do you know the difference between a refugee, like fleeing a war-torn country, and an economical migrant that hasn't been documented or no back checks? Do you know the difference?
Of course I do, yes.
You think these are refugees that are being housed here?
I would think the majority probably are.
Do you know how many countries they've had to bypass to get here and land in a small town like Crowborough?
Yeah.
How many?
Loads.
Were those countries they bypassed safe?
Possibly.
We've had the sexual assault of a 14-year-old girl from an illegal migrant. We've also had an innocent man murdered by an Afghan migrant who come over here illegally. What would it take for you to think, actually, I don't want these unvetted men here?
I mean, there are offenders in every society. Are you saying that, out of the people here, none of them has ever committed an offence?
I doubt there's many murderers or rapists amongst that crowd. Yeah. Have you got children?
I've got children.
What would you do if one of these migrant men raped your child? Would you change your stance?
That's a bit of a silly question.
Oh, no. It's far from a silly question. If one of those migrant men in that army barracks raped your child, would you change your stance? Be honest, sir.
Well, I wouldn't blame the fact that they're a refugee, that they raped my child.
He's not a refugee. It's an illegal migrant that's come to the country for economical gain and he's raped your child. Would you change your stance then?
No, I wouldn't politicise it.
Wow. We're talking about your child being raped and you're kind of making excuses for them. 600 illegal migrant men are being housed in that army barracks. Let's just say one of them is a rapist. Are you willing to take the risk?
This is all purely hypothetical,
Well, answer it hypothetically then. Would you take the risk knowing that one of those 600 men was a rapist that could rape your child? Yes or no?
How many rapists and
Yes or no?
How many rapists
yes or no?
sexual offenders live in Crowborough?
You're part of the problem, mate. Would you risk a rapist living in your community if you knew that the chances are high that one of them is a rapist?
What, is he a historical rapist or a potential rapist?
He's just raped your daughter in front of you.
Well, then
will you object to refugees then?
No,
refugees.
I would object to him. I would expect the police to come and arrest him.
Fucking imbeciles like this man. He's willing to take the risk. His own daughter getting raped. Wow! Absolutely dumbfounded.